Cannot guarantee or promise to God that every picture will have some kind of a theological message. And I don't think God cares about that. God is a bigger artist than that. And I really believe that God is an artist. I'm not an artist, first of all. I want to be a spiritual person. I want to be a pastor. That's my call. So art is not my identity, but it definitely is very much my means of expressing myself, and not really for the purpose of propaganda. I'm so afraid of that. I don't believe in influencing people by propaganda. I'm afraid of that, and I don't want to do that. But I want to connect. I want to influence still, and have a dialogue with people. And if you are not empty, then it will come through. At this time, I'm always afraid that somebody will come in and ask, so what is it? Or they will ask like, what is its name? What? Like, you know, and I say, nothing, just don't worry about it. Some people even got irritated when they would always come with this line that, you know, well, I don't understand art. So I said, oh, don't worry about it. And they get so irritated because they want me to worry about it and them to worry about it. But they should not really. Yeah. You know, I often just start with a big thing and I just need to kind of pour out my soul on it. And then it starts kind of forming, and there's like a staring part, you know, I just sit down and I stare at it and stare at it. For hours I can stare. And the longer I can stare at it, you know, the better. You know, then something comes out of it. So it's not like I have an idea, I have some you know, elements that I want to put in there, and then, but I don't want to force into something. I want more like the colors to take over, really, in this kind of work. This is just a very colorful work. I like I have a lot of pictures about mornings. Morning here, morning there, morning here, this way, morning that. Because I love the concept of a morning, that it's a new beginning, it's full of hope, you know. It kind of like, you know, hey, there is life and we are all right, you know. And there's a Bible verse that says that there might be tears in the night, but then comes the morning, you know. That's the idea, that the morning always comes, and I think that's a great message. I just recall one exhibition I had in Isantashi, and I had one huge painting about hell, and it was all red. But it was not clearly like, you know, a picture of hell, but there were people, and there was the fire, and I just wanted people to think about it, that there is hell, and this is something that, why not to think about it, that possibility that there is hell. So, and all the Turkish people love to take a picture in front of it, and they were always like, you know, all of them like in front of that picture, and then I sometimes would ask them that do you know what it is about? They said, no, we just love the red, you know. And then when I told that it's actually a picture of hell, so they were like, oh. I actually like the idea that there are different ways, and sometimes people see all kinds of things in my paintings which I have never thought about or even heard about. Yeah, I direct people's thoughts. Of course, I have a message there, not always. I don't try to force the message. That's the challenge, because some works are excellent when there is no clear message. Like a lot of my abstract works, I ruin them when I start trying to put a message in there, and I think that's a challenge for an abstract painter who wants people to, you know, think about certain things, who wants to offer people a thought. I think that maybe their characteristic of abstraction is that there's full freedom. There's this, and that's what some people are very concerned of. I'm kind of somewhere in between, I guess. That's why I speak about being semi-abstract, that there is something recognizable in the work. But I love abstraction also. I love just it's amazing what colors and composition can do without any, exact form or exact something recognizable. I remember as a child going to our Sotkamo church, and the altar painting is about the resurrection of Christ, and I always was so fascinated by that. Like during the message that was kind of boring to me. I mean, it was so I don't remember anything from those messages, and I'm not blaming anyone, but I remember that I was just so fascinated by the pictures, and especially like all the other pictures were kind of with one tone or one color, and little bit not so clearly. They were more decorative, and then there was the altar painting, which was the central piece, and it was called great oil painting. This is what I like. I think that that's the place where art can speak, and speak about real important things. The mentality often is that it's not important, and I agree. It's not important. It's not that important, but it's a little bit important. I would not fight for it. I would not make a big noise about it or anything. There are better things to fight for. But if I would be asked as I was, that's my thought about it. So there could be good art, not just this cheap art in churches.